latest installment of LeRoyyMcCoy Live, featuring I myself, Leroy McCoy. Guest appearance by.
Anita Milan.
Anyways, this is I had Anissa featured on this episode for a good reason, and this is an episode that I wanted to do. I was thinking about it today, this morning, and also a couple people hit me up like, "Oh, what tips do you have for students?" And this is not about generally for students. This is about tests. This is about test taking, and these are based on cold hard facts. So you can check the statistics. This is a method that I came up with. And look, final exam part one, part two, all these exams. I've been taking a lot of these crazy intense college courses, and I'm also taking a winter session, which is a course that started on the second and ends. It's a 13 days, but a whole semester jam packed into 13 classes. So I just took the midterm today, and for biology, sociology, all these classes, anatomy, physiology, are really good because this is what I do. And it wasn't intentional, but now, you know what? I figured it out, and this is the key. When I study for these tests, when I think about it, in my head, I make it out way worse than what it ever really is. And it wasn't intentional at first. But for this sociology, I'm like, man, it was just so much material in so little time. And I'm studying, take a break, fall asleep on the books, wake up, keep studying, eating and studying, everything studying, and like reciting it while I'm in the shower, while I'm at work, like reciting these things that I had to know. So I made it out to be like, yo, this test is gonna be so intense, gonna be so crazy, and I go and take the test, and it turns out to not even be that bad. So I just took a midterm today for health and sports for life, which is it's not an intense serious class, but it was a lot of material, just covered a lot of chapters in a short amount of time. So I studied really hard, and I made it way worse in my head again than what the test really is, and that's the key. You in your mind like this test is gonna be so intense, gonna be so raw that you have to just do so good, and then you wind up studying more than what you need to, but it's always better to be on that side than, dang, I didn't study enough and I lost information. So I did really good on this test. I know I'll probably get the grades tomorrow, but that's the key. You have to make in your head, say, this test is going to be intense. I'm taking the T's test in March, and inshallah I'll get in, but in my head I'm already like, dude, this test is going to be so raw. I just picked up the book today, the study book for that, so I'm going to be cramping my mind with this, but yeah, you got to make it out. Maybe Anissa has something to say. What do you think about tests? What about tests in general? How do you do good on your tests?
Yeah.
When was the last test you had?
Today I had this test that it was the second part of the test, and it was about I had to write two paragraphs. One was a short one, and the second one was um a big one, and the second one I had to write a similar paragraph and a different paragraph.
So what did you do last night to help you for this test today?
Well, I just actually study on this book that's in my desk.
Oh, so you studied hard.
Mhm.
Study hard. It'll pay off in the end of the day. Anissa knows it. I know it. You all know it. So be easy. Study hard for your test. In your mind, make it more intense of a test of what it really is. Just be prepared that everything is going to be on there. And even if you don't retain all information, you'll wind up retaining more than what you'll need. Which is always good. You have a surplus of information, which is great to have. So I wish you all great success on all your many tests that you may have to take in life, and apply this to other things that may not even be tests, other stuff as well. So you know what? Be easy, my kneesies. We out. Y lo fuimos.
Bye.